rig up for a toothy one. Boom! Some of the bass guys might know what this is. So what we have here is a almost 10-inch line through swim bait. And we're gonna rig it up for a muskie. Beautiful thing about this system here is that it does actually accommodate a 130-pound fluorocarbon leader. So check that out. That passes right through there. So from watching those videos of yours, Kobe, I noticed those muskie go airborne.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Quite frequently.
Big head shakes.
Yeah, especially both side and a lot of the, initial hook set, yeah.
Okay.
It's just to come up and they just, thrash like crazy.
Do you see that same factor of them shaking off a big heavy bait happens with the muskie like it does with the bass?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's on a bigger scale usually because the baits we're using are much larger, much bigger profile.
Really curious to see how this thing performs, and
cool.
You know,
that'd be definitely
big
different.
muskie comes up shaking it.
Yeah, not something you see very often. From muskie bait, per se.
So same process here. I'm gonna rig this with a big top treble. And the cool thing about this bait is actually you can rig it up on the top or on the belly. And you know what? I think I am gonna rig it through the belly, because the way we were fishing those baits, kind of mid-column, the last time we were out, makes me want to kind of fish it the same way. So, real simple here, same easy process. Barrel swivel to your treble hook, pass it back through, burn the end. Get a nice, kind of like a mushroom looking head on there. Don't breathe that in. Okay, you want to cinch that down. Nice crimp. That's about 3/4, really. I didn't crimp it all the way. And if you actually look at the crimps, you'll kind of see how they're beveled on the edges. You want to avoid crimping the actual edges because that might bite the ends of the crimp into your leader. Bad news.
That can cause issues.
But boom, just like that. It's one end here of your leader. Okay. Now that treble should seat really nicely. Get it to line up correctly here. Boom.
There you go.
There's the end of that. That looks pretty musky ready to me. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here on the other end. Probably good on leader length right there. So since this one's a line through, we're going to have to actually rig this one separately. Okay, so we got barrel swivel. Crimp. Barrel swivel. Swidger tool. About 3/4 pressure. Avoid the edges. Wham bam.
That's pretty cool.
I think I'm ready to go musky fishing, man.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, this is a Defiant trout swim bait. So we got a couple options there. Gonna also want to rig up a big paddle tail swim bait. We're gonna also want to rig up a big paddle tail swim bait. We got a couple bites on this on Leech Lake, so apparently they like the Michigan State color here quite a bit. So same process. Sleeve. Actually, gonna need 2 sleeves. Barrel swivel, and then a big heavy egg snap. Fluorocarbon leader. What do you think about the fluorocarbon versus the wire, Kobe? Personally,
Fluorocarbon tends to, you're not worried as much so about getting kinks in the line, which can definitely impede the action a lot. So that's why we'll run like the fluorocarbon if you run like a bucktail or like a big rubber bait such as this one. You can get away with like the copper style ones or the wire style leaders when you're fishing like a jerk bait or a crankbait for them, but more so for this style of fishing, that fluorocarbon is definitely gonna have a lot more benefits as far as not getting bent and holding imperfections. So it can go a long way, preserving your leader for a little bit longer and keeping your bait swimming true.
I concur. Yeah, I think you got more forgiveness with the fluoro. A little bit more leeway. Yeah, reading these leaders is actually really simple. Still kind of fun too.
Yeah, it's pretty quick and efficient.
You ever seen anybody burn the tag-ins like this before?
No, I haven't seen that trick before. That's pretty cool.
Wish I could take credit. The OGs back in the day taught me that one. John Kupta. Big time long range guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it definitely makes sense though. A little more security. Especially with this thick floor like this.
And back then it was thick mono.
Oh, okay.
Boom. That leader's good to go. So now we got several options available depending on the mood of these big muskie. Check that out.
It's a good setup.
Cool. Big paddle tail, big spinner bait's ready. Probably a big wake bait. Should we rig up this Garuda? Yeah, let's
try.
Let's rig her up. We'll take a snap. Now what you want to be careful with any of these snaps, no matter what brand it is wire fatigue. You can only open and close them so many times before the wires flex back and forth and ultimately weaken. So once you see any of like the finish coming off your snaps, or you notice that they stay open when you open them up, just toss them. It's not worth it. They're all relatively cheap. It doesn't take much for you to lose the fish or opportunity of your life because of your components failing on you. So I'm gonna make this leader pretty short here. Yeah, when I first rigged these up for like customers, and I was like 18, 19 years old, I was I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous that you know they'd come back like, man, your crimp came undone.
Yeah, no kidding. A lot of pressure that goes into tying something like that.
Didn't happen one time though.
That's good.
So.
No one had the time to come back and yell at you, at least.
Oh, they always came back. Shout out to all my old customers at Turner's. I was even younger than Kobe is now. Man.
What a crack.
It's probably like when old men come in yelling about getting 93 night crawlers instead of 100, right? Let's see, pull that down. Cinch that. Open up that snap carefully. What color are those Tulibis or Cisco typically around these lakes that you fish?
We don't have a lot of Cisco here, at least.
Really?
Yeah, in Michigan side of things, we don't have as many of them. We do more in Minnesota where we were than we do over here. Typically, though, they're like a silvery gray color, kind of your standard baitfish color. That profile will do a very nice job imitating them.
Okay.
They have a little bit of blue mixed in, I think, as well, too. So, they're kind of a cool baitfish.
Awesome. Well, we got a few options now. We got wake baits, got a spinner bait. Let's go muskie fishing, huh? Actually, we're gonna start with the one. We should actually probably get my OG back in service here. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna put some new blades on. A couple split rings. Actually, let's just into this. Blades Those are hands. Hammer blades. A big old deep cup. What did I just do with the split rings? Get your life together, Oliver.
Did you lose?
No, I just pulled out 2 split rings. Didn't I?
I don't know.
Okay, guess I'm pulling out 2 more. Always want to make sure you got a good pair of split ring pliers on hand.
Definitely.
Megabass pliers here are the deal. Boom, pop the blade on. Need a little bit more dexterity, apparently. What'd you do back in the day before you actually bought a pair of split ring pliers? Go.
You just use a treble hook.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Yep.
How many times did you prick yourself?
Oh my gosh. It's taken me so long to swap a single treble hook. And I finally bought a pair and I was like, wow, so this is why they use those.
So all you young fellas out there, save yourself some blood.
Just
Get yourself a good pair of split ring pliers.
pliers.
It's hammer time.
That's cool.
Walk us through your muskie box.
Oh. Through the musky box. Here's one of the regular size bucktails that we throw a lot up north. It's got big old fan blades similar to what you saw in the spinnerbait that's on the head of this thing. You can see hidden inside there you got 2 big treble hooks. tide away and all that big flash. Puts off a lot of vibration. It's almost the same profile.
Just as realistic.
Just as realistic, you know, you can see the detail. Almost the same. Got a couple subsurface walking style baits. Good old wax swing from Shimano. A couple that we crank around up north, catch a few fish on. OG, this is, I forgot who makes this one, and this is a booker tail. It's a plopper style bait, big top water. That one's a really fun way to get them to eat. And then you can see I've just got a bunch of various other style, size, and shape and color bucktails. Everything from like, you know, this is a junior showgirl or junior showgirl to just your standard little single bladed bucktails like that. And even way down the bottom here, got a little got 'em coach too.
Got him!
Cool style bait. I think it's got some action like you wouldn't believe in the water. Pretty cool. And even one big old spinnerbait too, thrown in the mix.